We're back. Feels like we just left you. Maybe you think we've been gone for hours, but it's only been 3. Vinny Boat and Nick Marini back at the Foo Bar for our last live show from the 2015 International Blues Challenge. Of course, we have the show on Monday where all the winners will be calling in, and some other people. We'll be talking to Chef Jimmy about his week. And a lot of other things, but we have a jam-packed show, so I'm not going to talk about what's coming up. I'm going to talk about where we are right now, and just making sure we are streaming. And because I have my texts all over the world, we're going to talk to the entrant solo duo challenge from the Blues Lovers United of San Diego. You'll recognize her name because she is also a couch kid. Missy Andersen.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
And nice to be here.
Yeah.
Although I'm not in the IBC this year.
Oh, that's right. You were just here for the. That's right. You were just here for the
I got
Blind
disqualified.
Raccoon.
I was disqualified.
That's right. We talked about that. But you also were in the Blind Raccoon showcase.
Yes.
Were you not? Yes.
Yesterday and today.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Well. Yeah. But you are a 2015 Blues Music Award nominee for Soul Blues Artist Female. So that's
Exactly.
which
That's
is why you were disqualified from the
IBC.
IBC. That's
Which
right.
is a
There
good
you
problem
go.
to have.
Yeah. Talk about first of all, talk about the reaction you had when you got that notification about the Blues Music Award.
Well, I actually saw it at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I got up, to get a glass of water, and I always pick up my phone when I wake up because it's 2015. It was 2014 at the time though. And so I picked it up and I checked my email. I was laying in bed and I'm just like scrolling through and I saw something from the Blues Foundation. And I opened it up and it was talking about the nominees for the 2015 Blues Music Awards. And being a member of the Blues Foundation, I thought it was a notification. And so I'm reading it. It has a little link that tells you, you can see the winners here. And I'm scrolling through and it says, sorry for the one-size-fits-all email. I'm like, whatever, fits me. And I'm reading. It's going to be in May, blah, 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 blah. And then at the very, very end, it says, once again, congratulations to that 2015 Blues Music Award nominee. I'm like, oh my God, I missed something. And so I scroll all the way back to the top. And there it says, dear 2015 Blues Music Award nominee. And so I gasp. And then my husband wakes up and he's like, what's going on? I'm like, oh my God, I think something happened. And so I did click on that little link, and then sure enough, there I was.
There it was. Yeah.
I stayed up for the rest of the night, or the rest of the morning, because then I had to...
The question is, did he go back to sleep?
Well, I don't remember. No, because then I knew I had to email Jay Seelman from the Blues Foundation to find out if I was really disqualified from the IBC, because I know that that's a rule.
Sure.
You can't appear on...
if you're a nominee, a BMA nominee, yeah.
And so I asked him, he's like, yeah, we were talking about you yesterday. That was wonderful.
You're one of those people that say, well, okay, she's, we've got her name on this list, and we've got her name on that list. And,
you're disqualified.
But you went, you did Blind Raccoon. I saw you when you got off stage, and you looked like you had left a lot on the stage.
Well, everybody in Memphis right now is like giving it everything they have.
Sure.
And so I was actually a judge over at B.B. King's last night. And I have to say, I'm glad I wasn't in the IBC because it was tough. So tough competition.
There were, absolutely was. And sitting next to you is Cathy Hammond. Cathy is a singer-songwriter and wrote 2 of the songs on your latest album, In the Moment.
That's right.
Yeah, Cathy, how are you?
What an honor that was.
Yes. And the 2 songs that you were involved in are Reach Out and More Than Enough. How did you guys meet?
Well, we know each other, San Diego, through our blues affiliate, which is Blues Lovers United of San Diego. We met that way. Holla, San Diego. And I was going to help Cathy with some music-related stuff. and was at her house, and she played this song for me, and I'm like, you know, I don't recognize that song, but I like it. And she said, I wrote it. I'm like, well, you write songs? And so she let me look at her entire catalog over time, and I got a couple that I think fit real well with my style, so I'm lucky.
And Cathy, talk about getting to work in the studio and work with Missy and get
Well,
it.
when Missy and Heine came to me and said, we'd like 2 of your songs for our new CD, my response was, oh, really? Which ones? So it's quite an honor. I'm a doctor, and so this is really something I've always done. And Missy and Heine have been so supportive, as well as a lot of the people in San Diego.
Sure.
So it's given me a lot of confidence to keep going. And being in Memphis is like, wow. Someone said to me yesterday, don't be bashful, you ain't in Nashville. So this is like coming out of the shadows for me. And it's quite an honor.
That's cool. That's
awesome.
Great. That's great. Cathy and I spoke earlier, and I said to her, I said, well, I grabbed 2 songs from the album when she mentioned it. She was, and when we set this whole thing up. And I said, well, I grabbed 2 songs from the album. She said, which 2? Well, guess what? Neither was Reach Out or More Than Enough, unfortunately. Not knowing you were going to be here, else I would have. What I did grab and tell us about, oops, not that one, No Regrets.
No Regrets. That's a song that Hannah and I wrote, and we wrote it based on the situation. I remember I used to be in banking, and a woman came into my office, and she was talking about one of the girls in the office who was going through some problems with her boyfriend or her husband, and she said, if I was her, and I was like, if you were her, there'd be somebody in my office right now talking about what they would do if they were you, and so it always seems that someone knows how to wear your shoes, but they can't, and so I wanted to do a song based on the shoe wearer, the one who the shoes belong to.
Right,
so,
yeah.
So sometimes you want to hang on because, you want to see someone turn around or whatever, but sometimes you realize that you just have to give it up,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, sorry you couldn't perform in the International Blues Challenge, but thrilled that you're a Blues Music Award nominee.
It's a good problem to have.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not sorry.
From the album In the Moment, this is Missy Andersen and No Regrets.